Hey, Charles McFall, Success Freak, living out loud, and it's been a interesting day today. I'm sitting here on a Thursday after a long day of working. Mordant and I went to the Business Growth Summit in Atlanta, which is on the far side of Atlanta. Got up early this morning and did that, and it was really interesting. It was really fun and rejuvenating. It was very nice to put our message out there again for businesses, for people who matter. Not that listeners don't matter, but for people who can open doors for us, I guess is a better way of saying that. And it was really, really fun, really cool. But it's confusing at the same time. Let me tell you why. And maybe not in a spiritual sense, I guess. Maybe I'm clearing the way for some things, but I've been trying to get some doors opened for a while now. And Erin, my wife, has been telling me about this business summit, and I just did not understand. I couldn't look it up. I wasn't sure. And she kept telling me. Finally, we got the information on it, and we signed up. It was very reasonably priced, and we knew it was a networking opportunity. At the same time, I told Morton about it. He changed some plans up. He's here because we like to do these things together. I don't like going by myself. And we just have better energy when we're together. That's what we do. And leading up to this, my wife and I have been having many, many discussions about money, and I just don't seem to be having doors open for paid gigs, any kind of paid gigs. And free gigs, getting free speaking stuff all the time, we're not, it's not a paycheck. So we're supplementing the income. Well, part of what she said to me was that sometimes she just wants me to give it all up and get a job. And there was a venting thing, and immediately after she was, but that doesn't feel right, it's not selfish. I said, well, just because I get a job, if I need to get a job, doesn't mean I'm giving up. It's not an all or nothing proposition. I had a job for 6 years. I've been doing Success Freaks for 3. And while I've made a lot of progress in the last 3 months, it doesn't necessarily mean it's ready to be full-time yet. It's not self-supportive. Stuff's coming in. I'm getting to the confusing part. So, and, that's the natural life for tonight. And I'm out here by myself right now waiting for everybody to watch Raising Hope and then come join me. But we had a talk. I said, you know what? I will look for a job. I'll look for a job I can do, a hospital job, not that delivering pizzas is bad, but one of my ideas was doing a part-time job and still working Success Freaks full-time, getting the doors open, knocking on doors, lining up gigs, those kind of things. And I've got actually a really great idea that, again, Aaron helped develop, and I'm partnering with Marcy Rosenbaum on, and possibly some others. And it's really feasible, and it's in my wheelhouse, and more details to come as I get that developed. But I will look for a job. Yes, because here's the thing with the universe, with God, is you say yes. Don't shut the doors. Don't say I won't, I don't, I'm not. And understand that the path you take is the perfect one. And so I said, absolutely, here's some job hunts. And I went and put in my certifications and came up with some stuff at hospitals in Atlanta, but still some hospital stuff that I'm overqualified. I can really do these jobs. And I told her if the right job comes along, I don't mean, this isn't the right job, I'm going to turn it down. I mean, if a job is offered that I can do, that will pay money, that we can still work our schedules around, it's not just going to hurt the family at all, because I can't take a 40-hour-a-week job that ruins her working schedule for less pay than what I was making. That hurts the family. But I can take a 40-hour-a-week job. I don't want 40 hours, but I can take a 40-hour-a-week job. Okay, I desire part-time work if I get work that will supplement what we're making already. Because I don't, see, there's the don't. You can't not do something. And that's been a huge message in my life right now. But basically, yesterday, being Wednesday, I went online, filled out 2 applications for jobs I could absolutely do. Felt like it was the right thing to do. Was open to it, happy for it, attracting whatever comes my way. Last night, after 2 weeks, I mean, it hadn't been that long, on Gig Masters, which is a site for speakers, for people, bands, people who do things, Gig Masters. After only about 2 weeks on there, and not really working it, I'm not searching jobs on there right now. I'm just posted that I'm there and I have a profile. A gig comes up saying, this person's interested in you, and it's on Friday, so it's 2 days. You need 2 days notice, which normally is not a problem. And they need a comedic motivational, or they need comedy or a motivational speaker or a spoken word artist. It's a house dinner party, 25 to 50 people. If you want to bid on it, hit the button, you'll get more details. And of course, I'm ecstatic. I'm like, yeah, man, that's awesome. How crazy, the same day that I'm applying for jobs, this gig comes my way. Except, I've already accepted a gig with Live Event Solutions, working all day Friday. Now, this is for Friday night, working all day Friday in Atlanta. In theory, it puts things together. But the way things have worked out, I didn't end up bidding on the job because of just the nature of the work that I'm doing. I need a place to clean up. I need to be fresh, not having worked an 8 or 10 hour day, building stages or whatever we're going to be doing. I don't need to be exhausted. And I need, like I said, I need a place to clean up, especially after working like that. So I had to pass on the gigs I've otherwise booked. So that's like, but then today we go to the expo, the summit, the business growth summit, and met so many awesome people, made some really awesome connections, and did some cool stuff. So it's like, am I getting a job or am I getting gigs? I don't understand. So it's what we do. It's what we live in. Here comes the baby. So that's. Uh-oh.
Okay.
So that's the world I'm living in right now. It says, I guess when you say yes and you clear your way, things start coming your way, and then you still have to make decisions. So sooner or later, I'll get where I want to be. But after today, and with the ideas that Erin has come up with, not the wife, Erin,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, excuse me, wifey.
I didn't say that. Morton said that.
I know.
But we have some plans. We have some very quick to bring in money ideas that I can do this in my wheelhouse. So, man, we say yes. Sometimes you get everything, and it's weird. It'll be weird when I have to pick between a job offer and a couple of gigs. But it'll come down to that if it comes down to it. But I'm very excited about today. Made a lot of great relationships, including a local radio station that seemed interested in having me do some work for them. So that's it. That's it right now. Sitting out by the fire, going to hang out with the wife and the baby. Say hello, Zoe.
Oh, what a pretty girl.
You don't want to smile at the baby?
Mm.
Yeah. And that's my life. Charles McFall, living out loud, and I'm a success freak.